takes it all. Well, that's definitely not true with the American Idol competition. Chris Allen recently took the title, but runner-up Adam Lambert is just as big. He's appearing on the cover of the Rolling Stones and releasing his debut album this year. Now, sure, the winner gets that guaranteed music contract and, of course, the title, but it's not always a winner. We remember here with tonight's Power Rankings when losing Idol actually pays off quite nicely, thank you. Fox News entertainment correspondent and a good buddy of mine, Jill Dodson. Good to see you, Jill.
Hi, David. Good to see you.
It is funny how this works out, but let's get right into it. Number 5, David Archuleta.
Yeah, one more example that there are no losers in American Idol. He was runner-up season 7, released his debut album in November. It debuted at number 2 on the Billboard 200 charts, and he sold more than 700,000 copies in the U.S.
Wow.
Earlier this month, he was up for 3 Teen Choice Awards.
You know, when I first saw him, I never would have thought it because he looks like he's like 13 years old or so. He's dressed up a little bit. But Constantine Maroulis, he is. I've seen the act. I saw the play that he's in right now, Rock of Ages, which is fabulous.
It is great. And he was just up for a Tony for that performance on Broadway. He was 6th place in season 4 and started a record label called 6th Place Records, released a self-titled album, made his Broadway debut in The Wedding Singer, and continues to perform on Broadway with Rock of Ages.
I love Rock of Ages. He's a great actor as well. All right, number 3, we all know Clay Aiken.
Yes, runner-up season 2. According to his official website, he's sold more than 6 million albums, and he's released 5 different albums, has toured 9 times, appeared on Broadway, and had a New York Times best-selling memoir.
You know, I heard that. I sort of missed it. No offense, Clay, I didn't read it, but to get a New York Times bestseller is no small thing. Number 2, I love this woman, Jennifer Hudson.
She is an amazing talent. She was 7th place season 3. She, in 2006, of course, won an Oscar for her role in Dreamgirls. She also starred in the movies Sex and the City, The Secret Life of Bees, and won a Grammy earlier this year for Best R&B Album, and has sold so far about 700,000 copies of her latest album.
And then there's this guy I heard a little bit about, Chris Daughtry.
Yeah, he's made a little bit of an impact.
I don't know that much about him.
That's right. His band, of course, called Daughtry. Their debut album was certified the fastest-selling debut album in Nielsen SoundScan history, and their new album, Leave This Town, is due out this summer. And in terms of digital downloads, huge numbers, the most of the male Idol contestants, 6.2 million.
Looks like a decent guy, but nobody could be that. It couldn't. The image. There's got to be something wrong with Chris Daughtry's image.
You know, if anyone can crack it,
can anybody really be that
David
nice a guy? I don't know.